Nothing but SX, SX and SX. The plot started 30 minutes by the end of the movie. The entire movie is a massive cringe fest, kept skipping through needless pop music montages. The dialogues are terrible, the writing is just so bad. One of the worst movies I've ever seen. There is probably not more than 10 lines in the script. Hahaha. What the hell is that for plot? 2 hours to tell a 5-minute story. Never thought that it could be worse than the first, but they definitely proved me wrong. I'm sorry, what? I just don't know what to say. I saw someone comment about this movie pretty much being a 2-hour-long music video, and that's exactly what it is, laughing my fucking ass off. I can see why majority of the ratings are 1 out of 10. The other half is mostly people rating 10 out of 10 in hopes of boosting the movies on IMDb. But it's still so low. I caught myself wondering what the plot was throughout the whole film. And in what world would this actually happen? Garbage. You could just go to PORNHUB and find better stories to do watch. This is absolutely a waste of time and garbage. The first part was a way better. It is even more difficult to come up with 150 characters to post this review. Not even a good soundtrack can save this. This is bad. I mean really bad. Not even too much sex in this solid dreadful plot. Just ever more so obvious. I'm supposed to write more on this, but I simply can't. There is nowhere to go. The whole movie feels like a bad Mediterranean video clip. Fast cars, sunset, expensive villas, and 2 more characters. Beside the next guy. I don't think we have any idea of their names, anyone? Better watch PORN. Honestly, no plot, no interesting things, just nude scenes, sex scenes. I wonder how dare this compares with 50 Shades. If you want sex scenes, please go watch PORN. 365 this day. Can be something worse than this? I can't believe what I've just watched. Everything is so terrible. No romance, no acting, no talking, no nothing.
Why would you know what you're doing?
I don't know what I'm doing!
You're going round in circles!
Ah! Shit! Fuck me! Fuck me! Shit! My butt! What the fuck? I don't fucking know! Fuck! Stop screaming! Stop!
My lord. I won't say anything except that I imagine the actors bursting into laughter while performing their dialogues, reading their lines to give life to this interesting plot. It was disgusting. Please don't do another movie again. If you do, probably our eyes will gonna bleed in. This is a sick movie. Stockholm Syndrome is a illness, not a laugh. Please don't mixing these words. I'm gonna puke. I cannot believe my eyes and ears. I couldn't finish part 1. Part 2 couldn't handle longer than 15 minutes. It's just sex all the time, paired with non-existing dialogues and some expensive cars and fancy places. Really the opposite of what we need these days, but more of what seems to sell well. I couldn't watch the guy not being able to create an intelligent sentence, but licking half your face every few minutes. People, we should be offended by such releases. If you thought 50 Shades was bad, get ready for this one. This is probably one of the worst wannabe AROTIC movies made so far, besides the fact that no one can act. But we already knew that from this first movie, the total screen time probably contains less than 20 minutes of dialogue. The rest is composed of cringe PORN scenes, aerial shots overlaid with music. If you are debating whether to watch it or not, go watch some commercials instead. Your time will be a far better spent. Yo? What the F was this Hot Mess Express? OMG, I can't even begin to tell you how awful this thing was. I can't even call it a movie, because it doesn't even deserve to be called that. And when someone is upset and running away from somewhere, who in the ever-loving heck asks them, "Are you feeling okay?" Laughing my ass off. No one asks that. They say, "What's wrong?" Or "Are you alright?" Oh, this was hours of nothing but a cringe fest and the random music montage. Haha. I'll still watch the third though, because I gotta see if they can stop this one. The producers are probably like, "Sure, challenge accepted, whoa, watch at your own risk." It's wonderfully awful. Hard to stop watching. I don't understand the negative reviews. Hell of a twist. I thought it was amazing and can't wait for part 3. No matter what you think of it, you know you will watch part 3. An abomination. Would have given it 0 out of 10, if allowed. Nobody should subject themselves to 5 minutes of this movie, let alone 2 hours. Laura should have aborted this movie. Please, it's my request, don't make another remake of this movie. This movie was disaster, as we know from last movie, so why Netflix wasted their money in this movie? No one wants this movie. Like previous movie, this movie also has so many problematic scenes. Please Netflix, leave making remake of this movie and invest your money on good movies. Please don't watch this movie by mistake. 0. This movie is worst movie ever. I will rate it 0 if I can. Acting is horrible, no storylines, dialogue is bad, it's just a waste of time. It's just a joke. I love it. I love this franchise. I love films like this 50 Shades. It's a hate or love with him really. Not much of a storyline, but you fall in love with the characters' relationship, so you end you watching it all over and over, or at least I did. The more I watch the movie, the more I love it. If you can't accept the lack of a proper storyline in the first half, then it's worth to watch. Meh. I'm suffering. Masterpiece. After watching this great movie, I was just surprised how fantastic can a movie be nice. Actors with great acting all in all. The best movie I had ever seen.